Good day, people. This is Sam, South Carolina Happy Bees. We're going to be checking this hive today, which is a double D8 with the super on top. It's number 100 East Fence, and we're going to check and see what they're doing today. See what they need. Put this super on there. See if they would build it out. I cracked the top already. Yep, we did all that. Put the girls right here. This is their feed dish, which is empty. They don't appear to be doing anything up here. Up here we have the wax foundations, store-bought wax foundations, and we have the fishing line ones that I've put together. But don't look like anything. This one's waxed. This one's we built fishing line. This one's waxed. This one's fishing line. This one's waxed. This fishing line, waxed, fishing line. Okay. And today it's probably in the 80s. It'll be high 80s today, high humidity, and then next week it's supposed to get hot. Right. We hit records last Thursday. South Carolina. This one has some nectar. It has some honey. This is honey. This is all nectar here. And on this side, which is up against the wall, is just nectar. Okay, so we're going to set it over here out of the way. We're going to go through here and see what else we got. This one's just a worker brood frame that she's not in yet. A little bit of pollen. I figure this is kind of like eating a dry piece of bread, you know. They can eat it, but and they're putting the honey and stuff down here instead of up here in the super where they're supposed to put it. This is all honey. See if we got any eggs. No eggs. No eggs. So they're just putting honey in that one, which is okay. This is all worker brood over here, worker cells. Most of those are worker cells. Maybe they're just leaving that for the queen. They can fill up the top. This is a worker brood cell, worker brood cell. Got a little honey at the top, both sides. When we have a honey flow that quits, this is what happens. They don't want to build these top ones because these are already built here. This is one that I built and put in there. They're thinking about it across the top here, and they will build foundation in there, and we will get another honey flow. Most people's honey flow lasts 6 to 8 weeks. Our honey flow lasted maybe 3 weeks before we went from spring to summer. We're happy with what we have. This one here has honey, brood, larvae, eggs, not many eggs. side here has bees, honey, pollen, brood, larvae. That's about it. That's them, both sides. Put it down. This is honey up here and here. This is brood, and there's larvae and a few queen cells. I mean, a few cells in here. This is just a queen cup. This is just a queen cup. Don't mean nothing. We're gonna put it back. They build queen cups and they don't like their engineers just sitting around doing nothing. Junior engineers, when they get out of school, they have to go build something to show that they can. Just like in the real world. This one here has brood, larvae, pollen, nectar, honey, a queen cup. Two queen cups over here that we don't need. Baby's being born. That's a pretty good frame. This is wax honey frame that they're not doing a whole lot on. Now, okay, push it on back. We saw eggs, we saw brood, we saw honey, we saw nectar. Hopefully the queen's in the bottom, but that's honey and that's all nectar. So they're doing okay. Now we could turn this frame around and put this side to the outside, this side to the inside, and it'd fill this out quicker, but that's not what they had in mind, so they know bee stuff better than I do. Put a little squished dead bee off to the side. Oh, a little heavy. Down here, they probably don't need a honey super, but they got it. This one is, this is drone cells over here, which is fat. Most of all this is drone cells. Got a little worker cell down here. Same thing on that side, but they're not doing anything with it right now. I don't guess they need a honey super. This one out here is good worker brood. This has got a little nectar in it, a little bit of pollen. That's about it. This one here, not much. If we had a honey flow, this would be all filled up. This one has a little weight. We have some brood, we have some nectar, have some pollen. And here have some nectar and some pollen and some honey. This is all nectar. This is worker brood down here that's got pollen in it. This side over here, this is all honey. This is drone brood. This is queen cup. This is all drone brood that they're putting putting pollen and nectar in. This is pollen. This is all worker brood, and they're putting pollen and nectar in that. They're just not capped anymore. They cap them, they hatch them, and they fill them back up. They do this in a spiral motion. And what we'll do is take this frame here or this one here, whichever one's the best brood frame, and put it there in the middle between this one and the one we just took out. This one has eggs, brood, larvae. Queen cell, queen cutler. This one here has about the same thing. This is brood, nectar, pollen. Got brood and larvae and eggs. This is honey. Like I say, same thing on both sides. This one here is a queen cup. That the queen may have come out of, I don't know. That's that. Bottom's clean. And y'all see this stuff. Yeah, y'all can sort of kind of see it, can't you? This one, here has brood, pollen, nectar, larvae, eggs are questionable. I don't know if there's eggs in there or not. This side over here has about the same thing. So queen probably went back upstairs for this one. This is nectar and pollen. This is baby bees. This is pollen over here and nectar up here. This one, white queen. Let her walk over on that side a little bit. She's down here. White queen. So she's in there. There may be eggs, may not be. Put it back there. White queen. She's last year's queen. Queens are marked by year. This year is white. Yellow. Last year was blue. Year before that was white. No, last year was white. Last year was. Okay, let's find out which one of these is the best one. Put that one there. Okay, this one here is a good worker brood cell or frame. Worker cells. Maybe my brain is getting too hot to be out here today. We're going to put that in between these frames so she'll lay eggs in there, hopefully. Slide these over. Put this one here, which is a honey frame or drone syrup frame. Big cells. One of them had to get me to yep. There's a piece of pollen down there. That would hurt. This one. Stick here. Center it up. There's some more pollen up here. They don't need it, they won't eat it. They don't need it, they won't. If they need it, they got it. Yeah, I know. Pull that grass off of there. People, if you put green grass in your hive or something like that, and green grass, easy for me to say, on there, it could cause a fungus in the hive and hurt the bees. So try not to get any green grass in there. Brown grass is okay. Green grass is not. Put that there. Center these up. Get this little hurt bee off of here so they don't have to worry with it anymore. Put their honey bucket up here. There we go. Put their honey bucket up there. That's proof of it. That's life. Put them some sugar water in here. Put their flotation up here. Put their feeder ring on here. Scrape the propolis off. Flip the hive over. Tap it. Put it there. And that's it. Me, I'm going to go in the house for a few minutes. Get something to drink. Something to eat. Maybe. I'm hungry. But that's it. That's number 100 East Fence. They're doing good. And y'all have a wonderful day. Give us a thumbs up. Comment. Subscribe. And we'll have more coming up. Little hives, big hives. Keep an eyeball on them first. Y'all have a great one. Bye. Don't forget to mash the bells.